Welcome to Rose Tech Zone. In this video, we are going to see about the linear regression algorithm implementation in machine learning. Linear regression is a machine learning algorithm based on supervised learning. It performs a regression task. So the regression models a target prediction value based on independent variables. So it is mostly used for finding out the relationship between independent and dependent variables and forecasting. So different regression models differ based on the kind of the relationship between the independent and dependent variables. They are considering the number of independent variable being used. Linear regression is a statistical method for modeling relationship between a dependent variable with a given set of independent variables. So some set of values we are going to be take for the x-axis and with the x-axis values we are going to be get the y value. So that y is the dependent variable. So we differ dependent variable as response and the independent variables as features for simplicity. In machine learning, linear regression is a supervised machine learning algorithm. It tries to find out the best linear relationship that describes the given data which we have. So it assumes that there exists a linear relationship between dependent variable and independent variables. So the value of the dependent variable of a linear regression model is the continuous value, that is real number. So in this machine learning algorithm, what is learning? So the supervised algorithm that is going to be learns from the set of training samples. So each samples has one or more values. This input values and a single output values. So how much here the number of x values are more, and what we are going to be get is a single value only. The y value we are going to be get the single value. So the algorithm learns the line. So here this linear regression algorithm, it is going to be learns the how the line will be the regression line is going to become the plane and hyperplane. That is the best fit for this which we are going to be considering the training samples. It is going to be identifying the best fit. So prediction, what it is going to be predict. So this use this learned line which we selected for the best line. So with that line or plane or hyperplane, it is going to be predict the output value for the any input sample. See, linear regression, it going to be perform the task to predict the independent variable value y based on the given independent variable x. So see this picture itself, this is the x-axis. So this is the y-axis. Here I am going to be take the based upon the experience. X is the experience and y is the salary. So for the employee, based on the experience, how much salary they are getting. For example, so already we know 5 means 10 means or 7.5 means 7.5 experience means how much he will get it. So that is we are going to be predict. So based upon the experience, how much salary he is going to be get. So x-axis. So here we are saying what it is going to be predict for particular person. If the person having the experience is 7.5 7 years 5 months, then what is the salary of that? So that we are going to be predict. So here the y based on the independent variables only. So based upon the experience only, it is going to be the salary, it is going to be fixed for the particular person. So the regression technique is going to be finding out the relationship between this x-axis. X-axis is the input value, the y is the output value. So output the prediction. So y is the prediction. So hence the name is the linear regression uh, in this figure, okay, so X input is the work experience and Y output is the salary of the persons. Okay, so the regression line is the best fit line of the model, so that we have to be find. So what we have to find initially, we have to find the which line, so which line it is going to be fit for our model, so that we have to be calculate. Hypothesis function for linear regression is equal to y equal to mx plus c. Here in this training model, x is the input training data and y is the labels to the data, that is supervised learning. When training the model, it fits the best line to predict the value of y for the given value of x. The model gets the best regression fit line by finding the best m and c values. So c means y-intercept and m is the coefficient of the x, or m is the slope. In this linear regression function, we have to be find the best value of c and m values. M means, already I said, is the slope of the line and c is the y-intercept. So then with the value of c and m value, we have to find the best fit line. So which is our model, the which line it is going to be best. Okay, so that we have to be identify. So when we are finally using our model for the prediction, it is going to be predict the value of y for the input value of x. How we have to be update the c and m values to get the best fit line. So for the purpose, we have to be do the cost function of cost function. So the cost function here we are representing is a j. By achieving this best fit regression line, the models is aims to predict the y values such that the error difference between the predicted value or true value. So predicted value means we can able to assume the value will be like that. But what we got, then which we got the value, so that should be the minimum. So the error difference between predicted values and as well as true value or original value, that should be minimum. So it is very important to update c and m value to reach the best value that is going to be minimizing the error between the predicted y value. So the predicted value y value, what they are representing means PRED. So maybe we can able to take any variables. Okay, so for example we can able to take z also here, suppose z. So here I assumed is PRED and the true values the true value or original value which we got the value, so that we are assigning is a y. So here the minimize, so the error should be the minimize. So minus 1 by n sigma I equal to 1 to n PREDI minus ya whole square. So the function, so the what is the cost function is here is equal to j, so that is equal to 1 by n sigma I equal to 1 to n PREDI minus ya the whole square. So this cost function of the linear regression is the root mean square error between predicted y value and the original value. We refer the dependent variable as response and independent variables as a features of the simplicity. So in order to provide the basic understanding of the linear regression, we have to be start with the most basic versions of the linear regression. So that is the simple linear regression. So simple linear regression means this approach for predicting the response using a single feature. So example I said the experience, based on the experience, the x is the independent variable I said. So that based on the experience we are going to be predict the y value, that is means salary, so how much they will get. So this is called the simple linear regression. It is assumed that the two variables are linearly related. Hence, we try to find the linear function that is going to be predicts the response value y as accurately as possible as the function of the features or independent variable s. Let us consider the data set where we have the value of response y for every feature x. Let us consider this example. Here x values given and y values the given. So x is a independent variable and y is a dependent variable. So here the n equal to 10. So n means 10 observation. So this x is the feature vector and y is the response vector. So they are representing x as x1, x2, xn and y as the y1, y2, yn. For the given data, we plotted the points. So we are getting the points like this in the x and y axis. So this is called the scatter plot. Now the task is to find the line which fits best in above scatter plot, so that we can predict the response for the few new values. So that is the values that is not present in the given data set. So that line is called the regression line. So the equation of regression line is represented as h of x of I equal to c plus mxi. Here h of x of I represents the predicted response value for the ith observation. So c and m are the regression coefficients and represent y-intercept and slope of the regression line respectively. To create our model, we must learn or estimate the value of the regression coefficients c and m, and once we have estimated these coefficients, we can able to use the model to predict the response. So we are going to use the principle of least square method here. Now consider y equal to c plus mxi plus epsilon I. So that is equal to, we can able to write h of xi plus epsilon I. That implies that error epsilon I is equal to yi minus h of xi. Here epsilon I is the residual error in the ith observation. So our aim is to minimize the total residual error. This is already I said, our aims to reduce the predicted output to actual output. So that we have to be minimized. So we have to be find the cost function. I said already, I said the squared error, or the we can able to say the cost function, that is equal to j of c comma m equal to 1 by 2n sigma I equal to 1 to n epsilon I the square. So to find the value of c and m, for which j of c comma m is minimum, so without going into the mathematical deals, we can able to present the results of here. So m equal to ss xy divided by ss xs. So c equal to y minus mx, where ss xy is the sum of cross deviation of y and x. So ss xy equal to sigma of I equal to 1 to n xi minus x bar into yi minus y bar. So another equation maybe we can able to write like this also, I equal to 1 to n yi xi minus n into x bar into y bar, where ss xs is the sum of cross deviation of y and x. So that we can able to write it ssx is equal to sigma I equal to 1 to n xi minus x bar the whole squared, and we can able to write like this also, sigma I equal to 1 to n xi squared minus n into x bar the whole square. I think you understood very clearly how to implement linear regression in machine learning. Thank you.